Hi everybody and welcome to another tutorial from my Simply series range of books. So today I'm going to take you through the Hop Hop Back, which is the last piece in my Simply Jigs and Reels book. If you want to know where I got the book from, there'll be a link just above my head here, or there'll be a direct link underneath this video so you can check that out. So if you want to know how to play the Hop Hop Back from my Simply Jigs and Reels, then please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is play it all the way through for you, then I should take you through parts of the music. So that's the Hop Hop Back there. So this is a reel. I can tell it's a reel because it's in 4/4 time, and jigs are normally in sort of 6/8 time or compound time signatures. So the first thing is probably just the speed of this. You've only got crotchets or quarter notes here, apart from the eighth notes or the quavers that you've got in the very last bar there. So you can kind of dictate your own speed. But if you wanted to play this a little bit faster, so you can get more of a one in the bar, so one and one. So to make it a little bit more realistic of a reel, it might sound something like this. So if you want us to play it like that, just slow practice and building up the speed. And then do it a little bit faster. And always feel that wah and wah. So you're always feeling like the. So you always feel the pulse on the first beat of the bar rather than kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 as you would normally if you were playing classical music. So that will make it sound more like a reel if you're playing on the 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're accenting the first beat of the bar. So there's nothing else that's really particularly complicated about this. The only other thing I would probably mention is that where it says a fourth finger, to play with a fourth finger, try not to use the open E because then you get an awkward kind of string crossing. The first one, for example, is in bar 3. So that can all stay quite nicely on the A string, or can you hear you get not only do you get an awkward E string in the middle there, but you can get a little bit of a sort of scratch from your fingers hitting other strings and things. I don't think that sounds quite as nice as, and it's always going to be accurate if you're using the fourth finger there. You've also got a fourth finger to use in bar 15, and you have to do that because that's giving you a B on the E string. Now the only thing you need to do is just make sure you stretch that fourth finger a little bit. So if your third finger is on the third finger dot as it normally is, the 4 is going to be sort of a finger sort of gap away. So if I put my third finger in and then put another finger next to it, then put my fourth finger in, take that finger away, that's how much of a gap you know you're going to have. It's not going to be there, it's going to be sort of a good fingers gap away. So make sure you stretch that enough, otherwise it'll sound like this. And that's not going to sound nice. If you overstretch, then that's not going to sound nice either. So just make sure that you've got a nice gap. If you can actually be looking at the violin at that point, then you'll know where you've got to put that finger down. So eventually you'll be able to learn and feel where that is going to be going without actually looking at the music. So I think that's everything I need to mention with the Hop Hop Back. Don't forget to check out in the description all the other series of books. I've got Simply Jazz, Blues and Rags, Simply Romantic, Simply Gypsy, Simply Country, and they've all got video tutorials to go with them as well. So everything will be linked underneath those videos. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next series.